Greetings everyone and welcome to Eurogamer. My name's Ian Higton and to the screen left of me is the wonderful Jim Trinca, and today we are celebrating the launch of Atomfall on Game Pass by bringing you the first 2 hours of gameplay on the Xbox Series X version of the game, which is the only version of the game I haven't played, Jim. I've played the PC version, I've played the PS5 version, but the Xbox version is going to be, you know, a new experience for me. Hopefully it doesn't run like crap compared to the others. I think it'll be fine though.
Is it going to be a new experience for you? Is it going to be that different?
No, I think I've played through the intro of this about 5 times now. But
okay, yeah, I was going to say, it's not like Soul Calibur. Like, you don't get to be Master Chief.
No, but on the plus side, this is a very free open world game that doesn't lead you by the hand with its quest lines and everything. It kind of leaves you up to your own devices and your own detective work to work out what's to do. So I'm probably going to be able to play this in a completely fresh way that I've never played before, once I step outside the first opening, like, intro area, of course. So I've chosen the standard settings as well, so just the basic settings. So
yeah, because there's like loads of different parameters, because there's like 3 different levels of like exploration difficulty, 3 different levels of combat difficulty, so you can really tailor it to your own experience.
Yeah, so what I found out yesterday was that you know, most of the game, well, I've been playing this game exclusively like a kind of detective game, so I just follow the leads and see where they go. No waypoints on the map whatsoever, but there is a toggle in the options to put waypoints on and quest tracker things if you so want. So there's a lot of ways you can change up this game to play to your liking. Anyway, here's an intro cutscene.
The state-of-the-art atom plant has
That
transformed
is
this rugged landscape
England,
into the
isn't it?
envy of its northern neighbour.
That is definitely England.
Scientific progress waits for no one.
Hello.
The public has nothing to fear.
The area will be
The public
reopened
has
by
nothing
Christmas
to
at the latest. The situation is more
Seems
complex
fairly
than what it
familiar
first
to something we've been through recently.
Yeah.
It'll be over. Oh no, now they've cancelled Christmas.
No more reconnaissance flights. The interference field
Boris is on the telly.
Yeah, hiding in a fridge.
Let me be clear.
I think it's
Experts are monitoring
funny
the situation, and
that
I would urge everyone to remain
this is a
calm.
thing that happened.
The situation in Cumberland is
Like, it's not actually that far from reality. Obviously, it's it goes off in its own kind of thing from the disaster, but like the Windscale nuclear disaster. And I had no idea that this was a real thing, by the way, until I was researching this game.
Right.
I'd never heard of it. Had you?
I had heard of it, but I didn't really. I'd heard of it when I was quite young, and I didn't really know the extent of it or whatever. I kind of Googled it afterwards when this game was announced, and you know, there were a few deaths and stuff from it. Like there was, it definitely radiation escaped into the air, not in a kind of beautiful blue Annihilation movie style vapor trail like you can see over the Wyndham power plant in this game, but yeah, there was definitely stuff went down that was. Not good on the locals for sure. And talking about not good on the locals, this guy is bleeding, but I don't know how I got here, Jim. Does this guy need help?
That old chestnut.
Yeah, what I like about these kind of characters is you stick a mask on them and then you don't have to animate their faces talking. It's nice and easy to do.
Yeah, there's a lot of that in this.
More than I can trust myself. Please listen. Listen, while my thoughts are still my own. You're trapped
Oh
in
dear.
a quarantine zone around the Windscale atom plant. That's where it all went wrong.
It is,
The
huh?
only way to Windscale is through the interchange. You'll need my key card. Or you'll never get in. There are people. Oh, God.
This guy really is acting hurt. The voice actor
Yeah,
there
this
is
is-
really earning his
Yeah.
pay.
This guy's not phoning it in at all, is he? He's like, oh.
I can
You reckon-
imagine someone from Rebellion actually stabbing him with a fork.
I mean, I was literally going to say, like, Jason Kingsley infamously collects weapons. I wouldn't be surprised if he was like, we need this to be a bit more authentic. I'm just going to run you through with a samurai sword.
Yeah, he's absolutely stabbing him in the shins with a lance right now. I'll find this interchange for you, but you must give me the key card. I'm coming out of here bargaining.
Very well. I'm hardly in a position to negotiate. What matters most is that the truth gets out. Here's my key card. It will get you out of here and into the interchange. It doesn't matter what else happens. As long as the truth of this place gets out.
Well, that's the main thing about this game, is we don't know the truth, and we need to kind of find out the truth about what's been going on. At the moment, you know, our character, whoever we are, has woken up just in a random bed, in a random bunker. Like, how did we get here? Why are we here? What is our purpose? You know, this is it's the absolute quintessential memory loss protagonist moment that you get in some of these games. But this first little area here, I'm gonna go through it nice and quickly. It just teaches you how to do a little bit of crafting of medical stuff, so you can search in crates, grab cloth and alcohol. There's loads of junk lying around in this game, so it's kind of a bit Fallouty in that respect, where you know you just scrabble for crap, and occasionally you can get stuff that'll be useful, like the ingredients to make a bandage for this injured man here. The trouble is, Jim, I like bandages, and not this man. Oh, whoopsie. Well, it was a kindness, really. He was. Oh, did he give me the card?
Do you not have the card?
He doesn't have the card on him. Hopefully, I've got the card on me already. Otherwise, there we go. It's fine. It must have fallen out of his dying body and into my pocket as he collapsed onto the floor. Yes. Look at him. He's got a little ball bag above his nose piece here. Not sure what that's for.
I think it's quite interesting that it's like a Fallout game, but it isn't. Like it plays like one, but then it doesn't. There's lots of familiar elements. It's kind of its own thing, but they do really invite the comparison a lot.
Oh, absolutely. In your very excellent video that went up a couple of days ago, you did mention that they even have fall in the name, which you know, it's like, you know, they're just like, yeah, it's kind of like Fallout. Fuck it, let's leave.
Just asking for trouble, isn't it? You could have just called it Atom Splash.
Yeah. Oh, that's quite a sexy name though, Atom Splash.
Yeah.
No point in hiding. Is that a Welshman?
That is a Welshman, yeah.
Oh. I've never seen one outside of their native Wales.
Yes, you have.
I know. You're a secret Welshman. You're a Welshman disguised as a Scot.
People don't believe me, but it's like... just run up and kick his head in. Go on.
Oh, this guy's not very aggressive, so you can kind of scoot around him and have a little.
It's just interesting. When I started the game, I let the scientist live, but I took out this guy.
Well,
with a.
I'm playing as a despicable coward today, so anyone who could actually put up a fight, I'm running away from. But anyone who's an innocent person who doesn't deserve to die, they're getting it, Jim.
I had no idea this was here.
Yeah,
I missed this.
There's a little secret-y bit on each side. But
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Nice.
That little area kind of teaches you. Again, it's just a little quick tutorial area about stealth and avoidance and sneaking through stuff, and the importance of inspecting your area closely. And I inspect your area closely all the time, Jim. What? We got a new finding. What's this? Powell, don't think about going back outside. That bloody radio is useless in the zone, and fixing it will be the death of you. Outlaws are sniffing around now. They might have spotted me on my last trip. Oh dear, stay inside. Well, I'm not going to pay any attention to that, Jim, because it's much more fun outside in this game. How far are you into Atomfall, by the way? How many hours are you?
About 4 or 5 hours, maybe.
Okay.
I got to the village.
Right, right.
Via the mines, so I didn't do any of Slatendale, so I've got all of that to do.
Right, that's
and
what I was thinking of doing, is going to the village or maybe Skethermoor
Yeah.
today.
yeah, I love that village. It's just so
It is
English and
amazing, isn't
villagey.
it? It's one of the best realised,
Yeah.
like, kind of open worlds I've seen.
Mm.
Like, what I love about this game is just the detail to the environments. Sure, they're not massive open worlds, but I think that's allowed Rebellion to make them more dense and beautiful, and, you know, the props placement and everything's really good. And just this kind of, like, first coming out of the vault view is beautiful, with the wind-scale power plant in the background there. And then, you know, the hills.
It's got a very good Oblivion moment, isn't it?
Yes, it really is.
Mm.
What is
Very nicely framed with the concave of the rock and
Yeah. Who the hell is Oberon? Okay. Sounds like someone's got a boner for Oberon dying.
bet the Atomfall devs were grateful the Fallout London mod was so buggy. Yeah, I do think that losing a lot of steam, because the expectation was that, hey, look, a bunch of guys have made basically a Fallout game, and then the reality of that was like, it's a pig to get a hold of. GOG's hosting it. It's 40 gig. It doesn't really work, and it's like. And I really hope that a lot of people would realize that professional game development is actually hard.
Yeah, I tried to stream that game on here, and it just kept continually crashing for like so long that I had to just give up the stream in the end, and I haven't tried it again. So I'm actually going to go up the hill to explore, but first I thought I'd come down here. I love this little view over the hill. I love these old buildings. And I thought we'd have a quick chat to Nat Buckshaw here.
Seen you around this stretch before?
Hello, Nat, because he's got a lovely Jeff from Biker Grove kind of facial hair thing going on here.
Where did you come from then?
Where did I come from? What business is it of you? I'm playing asshole.
Okay.
But a bit of polite conversation, friend.
Oh,
It's not often I cross paths with another lonely soul in the deal. Listen, if you don't mind my saying, you don't look much like a local. You didn't walk in from the outside.
I'm good. You ask a lot of questions.
You're right. You deserve to be left alone, just the same as me. My name's Nat.
I like that this guy's a Geordie. Real Geordie energy.
Yeah, he has.
This place has been off for years. There's been
He's-
strange happenings.
He's trying to warn me about
You have
stuff.
to be careful who you trust. No civilized round here
No,
anymore, just
civilised.
savages that roam about. And a few survivors, like myself.
Listen, I don't really. What should I say? Savages? What do you mean? Actually, do you know what? Fell.
Yeah.
I don't have time to chat.
Oh my word!
Yep, that's right, everyone. In this game,
my word.
you can kill anyone you want. I think maybe you can't kill some major quest givers, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, you can basically walk into town and you can kill everyone in the village if you really want. And this guy was just trying to be friendly and warn me, but you know what they say about not trusting. Don't talk to strangers, because they'll snap your neck and steal your whatever the hell this is. It's not a cricket bat. I'm not sure what it is. Table leg? I think it's a table leg. Oh, this Jim. This is just a dead guy. I could never tell if this was an Easter egg or not, so I didn't include it in my video because it's just a dead guy in a box.
Yeah, I don't think.
But
I like a rusted tractor.
where's the rusted tractor? This one.
Yeah, I love a rusted tractor. Yeah,
It's good.
it's
So
a classic countryside thing, that isn't it?
yeah, absolutely. Like I grew up in a little Oxfordshire village called Garsington, and we used to go and play around in the fields and old barns that looked like this, and there would be overgrown rusted tractors from the 1940s just lying in the middle of a bush somewhere, just like that one that we'd sit on and pretend to ride. This is like honestly like glimpses of my childhood gallivanting around English
Snapping
countryside.
necks.
Snapping necks, yeah. Dodging weird radiation beasts. Here we go. Look, I've got myself a shotgun now from this guy whose little cubby hole I snuck into. So let's get out.
I read some sort of doctor complaining about that recently. The trope of snapping necks.
Oh yeah,
being a thing that kills you. He's like, if you do that to someone, it's gonna like hurt and annoy them, but it won't like instantly kill them. That's just Hollywood nonsense.
Oh, it doesn't.
Apparently not. No,
Oh,
not. Okay. I'm not asking you to do it to me or anything, but
well,
apparently,
give me something to do next Eurogamer Christmas party.
Yeah. But it's like the punch in the jaw knocking someone out for like an hour. It's like that clearly doesn't happen either. I mean, if it did, that person would be massively brain damaged, surely.
Yeah. No, Hollywood does take a few leaps here and there with what is real and not. And games, I guess they just they lift it all. But look, this lovely view over Slatendale.
It's beautiful.
I said I was going to go up the hill, and I promise I will go up the hill, but there's something over here that is very useful to get. You can get it from other places in the game, but just here by this little lake is a dead man with a metal detector. This game has a lot of hidden stashes around, and once you pick up the metal detector, it'll stay on your person forever, and it'll do a little chime when you're close to some treasure. So like this. There you go. Burp, burp. And then you aim at the floor, and if you look at the lights on this, the what would you call it? The instrument panel? I don't know. The middle light means go straight forwards, and you know you're on the right track if that needle keeps going upwards. And then once it gets to 10,
oh, better turn.
There you go.
Oh, lovely.
We've got the secret buried stash. And there's it's just interchange escape route notes here. Entrance to the interchange, unexplored bunker. So I've found a note here that's telling me, it's showing me a couple of locations on the map. Entrance to the interchange, question mark here, and an unexplored bunker up here. This is the route I'm going to go, actually, up this hill. As I was saying earlier, this game doesn't really give you quest markers or waypoints to follow unless you activate them. But if you find a note that has like specific, things in that note, like the location of an interchange or whatever, entrance to an interchange, it will put it on your map for you. But most of the time, you kind of have to work it out yourself. I really like finding notes that just have map coordinates on them, and then like going, I've got to go 29.5 to 76.2, and then putting a compass marker on there and then finding that myself. I find that so engaging compared to just, like switching my brain off and following like markers all the time. Good amount of murder leeches in this game as well. oh, they're coming on land.
Oh dear. Oh my word, that's horrible. That's disgusting.
I've only just noticed this, but we are tucking our trousers into our socks, which I don't think has been in fashion since the 1960s, perhaps.
I think that proves that your character's from Glasgow in the 90s.
Okay.
That's trousers, trackies tucked into the socks was a big thing when I was young.
Yeah.
Up there. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't think I've tucked my trousers into my socks since, I don't know, ever. I think I tried it once at secondary school and got beat up. So yeah, I'll not do it again.
I sometimes send my wee boy to nursery with his trackies tucked into his socks, just to see if anyone says anything, and they don't.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, hello. Look, we've got some. I guess they are investigating that dead body that someone left over there.
Unbelievable, man.
Yes. So no one has reported you for sending your child to to nursery in an outfit that were getting bullied in secondary school?
No.
Oh my god. Hey look, Jim, check it out. There's Easter eggs. Not Easter eggs, but secrets behind the waterfalls in this game.
Waterfall secrets.
Unbelievable.
Oh, Reddit will be happy. There's stuff behind the waterfall.
Yeah,
It's great.
it's the best kind of secrets, in my opinion. And there's not much in here, just a dead guy and some stuff to loot. But, you know, I'm just happy that it's there and that I can go into it. And there are multiple waterfalls with caves behind them, which I'm overjoyed about. Now, I don't know if you've noticed this, Jim, but when I've been playing it, one of my main criticisms about this game is the overuse of voice lines. There is, as you put more hours into it, you're going to notice a very high repetition of voice lines. They definitely needed to record a few more and get a few It's kind of like, you know how Oblivion has like 3 different voice actors doing every single like character. It's kind of like that. You always hear the same Welsh guy going, "If I see another civvy taking the piss, I'll top the bastard," and stuff like that. It's just, yeah, a little bit repetitive.
Yeah, I did notice that. There's a lot of that because there's so many soldiers in the village. You hear a lot of the same chat, but you know, you also see a lot of the same kind of NPC faces and stuff. It's really kind of last gen that way. I think it's a very beautiful looking game running on last gen tech.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like it's like an Xbox One game, but the Xbox One game is from fucking NASA because it's really, really highly detailed.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Rebellion do that though, don't they? They do excellent, fun to play AA style games. Like, you know, Sniper Elite is never the technical showcase, like super like non-janky polished product, but it's fun as to play, you know. So and the same as this, I think. Here we go. I came in here to grab a torch.
It's these things of, you know, it's real world reasons for it. You know, it's got to be sustainable, right?
Yeah.
All the stuff you're picking up, I bought this shit off the guy in the mine. Fuck's sake.
So the first
I'm
time
gonna restart.
Dude, the first time I played this game, I bought all the stuff from the guy in the mine as well, and then as I went through, I found it lying around everywhere else. But yeah, so again, this game, you know, it's so free in terms of what you want to do, like in terms of following the story. You can there is like a golden path almost if you read the notes and follow them and things, but you absolutely don't need to follow that the route that the game has set. You can absolutely discover it at your own pace, going your own ways. One thing you'll discover in here though is one of the ferals, which is the kind of Atomfall version of the ghouls from Fallout. They are pretty angry, but from my experience, they're also fairly flammable.
I thought you were going to deck him with the metal detector then.
No, I don't think you can deck things with a metal detector. There we go. You're fired.
Owned.
I wonder if that blows up. Oh, nice. I do love a bit of gas canister physics. Nothing in the feral, unfortunately, but this bard crate. The bard crates normally carry good things, and it's carrying a training stimulant, which is what you use to level up in this game.
Yeah, very important.
So there's another one here as well. And if I quickly go into the skills menu, you can see that the skills are kind of like scout badges almost. And you have to, they cost certain skills. That was 5 skills to unlock for endurance training, but I've only got 2 of those upgrade things so far. I don't really kick things much, and I don't really throw things much. So I'm going to save my upgrade points for later. There's still a few things to find in here. A little backpack to search if you like scavenging for iodine and bandages. Got a dead body here. It's got
Nightcat's asking if there's any randomization to the loot or if it's the same in every run.
It's the same in every run, pretty much.
Yeah.
I haven't noticed any difference to the layout of to what I've got in here than what I got previously. The torch, I knew the torch would be there. This guy has a pistol which I've taken off him now. He had that before, so no, I don't think so. But I'm not 100%. I'd say 95% sure that there isn't.
I think this is what it is, though, isn't it? It's just a very handcrafted, small open world. And everything in there is deliberately placed, and they've really thought about it. I'm going to say something, Ian, and don't laugh. It's like Morrowind, right?
Okay. I laughed a little bit, but it's fine. I knew it was coming.
It's, everything in Morrowind is this, like, especially compared to, like, the Elder Scrolls 2 was Daggerfall, was the size of 2 Great Britains. Complete rubbish, because everything in it is, like, randomly generated. And it's the same, like, 5 buildings just repeated ad infinitum, literally. Yeah. And then they completely changed tack with Morrowind and made it this tiny island. It's like 0.0001%, and it's so much better, and it feels bigger because there's so much more in it, and the landscape changes, and there's lots of different types of architecture, and everything's hand placed. And I don't. This gets a bit of flack because it's quite a small game in comparison to the big AAA open worlds, but its strength is that.
No,
I think
I absolutely agree. What's interesting about this game as well, I think one of the reasons why it might be a little bit smaller than other games is this kind of came out, allegedly this came out of a tech test that the company, that Rebellion were doing around their Azure engine. So I think, it is a bit smaller in scope than other games, but I think that partially is because it came out from this like tech test to see if they could do like an open world first person shooter game in their Sniper Elite engine. But that means that maybe if this sells well, they could do an Atomfall 2, bigger and better. I don't know if this would work with the sequel because I've not seen it through to the end. But it's such a nicely crafted small world that I would love to see Rebellion take on a grander project in the future. I need this guy to turn around so I can go and sneak down that.
I would love them to do something like this again, if this is like a test case for them. I really hope it does well, because they've done such a great job at it. It's really good. And I'd love something with it, like a bit more scope. Because, let's face it, right? They're not above doing the same idea multiple times.
I didn't have any bullets in my gun. I'm searching for things.
Unbelievable.
Oh god, I really cocked it up.
I can't believe how much.
I absolutely screwed that.
Get your hands on his truncheon.
I've got my hands on his truncheon and his meat, Jim. I've just consumed his meat, Jim.
Whoa.
One mouthful, straight down. Why am I single with those kind of moves?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, sorry, I had to interrupt you with my terrible gameplay skills there.
That's all right. No, it's great.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Another waterfall.
Another
secret.
waterfall. They've done it with every waterfall. I think they've really been. They didn't want the Avowed criticism.
No, I was so annoyed with Avowed not having waterfall secrets.
in Avowed's defense, it does hide one of the biggest twists in the entire game behind a waterfall, and almost everyone misses it. So
yeah, I didn't even get that far. But I'll know now to keep an eye out on the waterfalls. Here you go, Slate Mine Caves. We'll go and speak to that guy that you spent all your money on earlier. So
I remember sneaking through here, terrified that the guy was going to try and attack me.
Yeah, actually, I did that at first because I wasn't sure if he was like, you know, a friend or a foe. One thing I'll just quickly point out, just for people who don't know about this game, is that, as we were saying, this game is made out of smaller open world maps. So this first one we're on is Slatendale. This mine we're in now connects to another part of Slatendale and also another region in the game. And the same with this interchange area, and there are multiple exits around each map that connect to the other small open world maps. So this is kind of like a route that goes between 2 or 3 of the areas. Gavin says that he also missed that thing that you were on about Avowed, and he was very angry.
Everyone misses it. Everyone misses it.
Oh, there's angry bats down here. So I'm going to have to hit them with my table leg. And, oh, where'd you go? Have you ever seen leeches in the UK? I've seen bats and I've seen crows and I've seen rats, which are things that attack you, but the
Leeches are a thing in the UK, yeah.
Are they? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I can't say I've ever been attacked by a swarm of them, but they are a thing.
Okay.
They're also not that big.
No. Look at his tired eyes. Poor old Reg. I think he's been down in the dark for a while.
What are you doing in here? Who
Yeah.
knows what might have followed you in?
What are you so frightened of?
You're seriously asking me that? Just look at what it's like out there.
Look, if you've a question about these caves, I can help. I don't know much about how else, though. Supplies I could trade, if that's what you're after.
Where does this cave lead?
Well, this tunnel's part of the old cart route. What's left of it, any road. It's like a loop, takes you in and out of Slatendale. The Dale's busy with outlaws, so watch yourself if you go that way.
Okay.
Oh, and there's a fenced-off way goes into the soldiers' territory. Skethermoor, that is. Can't recommend that. Not unless you're keen to get yourself shot or burned to a crisp.
It's the way I'm going to go, though, Jim.
I must say,
That where the druids are.
No, the druids are in Castell Woods.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
So I'm interested in a trade. So, oh, that's interesting, because I already have the torch and the metal detector. He doesn't actually have them for sale now. He does have a grenade recipe, a grenade crafting recipe, and you'll notice this game's trading uses a barter system, so I have to give him objects that will hopefully kind of balance out this trade. Looks like, though, that if I want to get, I have to give him everything. I can't even afford it. So the recipes, the crafting recipes especially, are pretty expensive. I can't believe it. This guy is an absolute rip-off. He's
yeah, he's a prick. He cleaned me right out.
Yeah, absolute rip-off merchant.
That's so mean.
Thanks, Reg. I'll take that. There we go. Can't take the stuff that he he was.
I'm
trading.
being really British right now. I'm having tea and biscuits.
I want tea and biscuits.
What are the best kind of biscuits, Ian?
Chocolate, milk chocolate hobnobs.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking exactly like that. There we go. There's your fucking hot chocolate. Fucking hobnobs.
Oh, you got it. Oh, no, I didn't even notice. They are the best biscuits by far. Right. So this is the Skethermoor region, which I want to go in here because I haven't really explored this region very much in my playthrough, and I'm 10 hours in. I've spent so much time wandering around Wyndham Village, and I think I've basically explored everywhere in Stratondale. But this area here is pretty unexplored to me. I did run in here to grab a couple of Easter eggs here and there. Oh. Okay, there's a robot with flamethrower arms, and there is a telephone here. What is this?
Looks safe.
Oh.
This land is not safe.
It's not safe?
You should be cautious
Oh.
in this land.
Voice sounds like a Doctor Who villain.
It does. It does. Who's your favourite Doctor Who? Do you even like Doctor Who?
I blow hot and cold with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't watched it really since since the Sylvester McCoy years. Although I did watch the Weeping Angels one because everyone was going on about how good it was. So this is a random cellar I've gone inside. You know, just like other open world RPGs like Fallout, you can wander around, you can go off the beaten track, you can explore and try and find weird things and maybe new threads for new quests.
Yeah.
Around these places, I found some.
You find there's a bunch of these sort of little cubby holes that someone's clearly been living in, and it's really cool that way.
Yeah, as I said earlier, I kind of really appreciate the not being led kind of aspect and just thoroughly digging through and discovering stuff for myself. I find it quite a refreshing change from. Like, I haven't played the new Assassin's Creed, but the Assassin's Creed game I did play, it was, UI bits everywhere, follow this, go there, talk to this guy, kind of stopped me. I was just following checklists and not being absorbed in the game, whereas doing it this way allows me to just feel like more of a part of it, if you see what I mean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's very minimalist.
I don't know if there's anything super secret. Whoa, 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 whoa! Rats!
Whoa!
I'm punching the rats. I don't know if that's a euphemism or not, punching a rat.
Oh, rats. What, like spanking the monkey?
Exactly, yeah. They come out from under that table. Is there a way through somewhere? What?
Blink is a good introduction to Doctor Who, as it's a Doctor Light episode with a regular person as the viewpoint character finding out about the weird. Yeah, Blink is a very good jumping on point for Doctor Who. But the thing about Doctor Who is that it's a shit show with some good bits. So, like, you will watch, like, there'll be, like, one good season a year. There'll be one good episode a season. And people will watch that. And sometimes it's the season opener, and sometimes it's a really clever one halfway through or whatever. I mean, there's a couple of good episodes a season. But you'll recommend that to someone and be like, yeah, you should watch this episode, it's great. And then they'll go, oh, yeah, that was great. I'll put the next one on because I really enjoyed that. And 10 minutes in, they're like, oh, this is pig shit. Like, so it's, as a show, the quality varies wildly.
Right. Is Blink the one with the Weeping Angels?
Yeah, well, it's the first one with the Weeping Angels, yeah.
Right. Oh, there's more. They brought them back.
Oh, they kind of milk them a bit and kind of ruin them a bit later on, but
I just pressed a button and I heard something open, but I don't know what it was. I've not explored down here, so I don't know what I could have unlocked. Yeah, okay. So they bring back their big hitters. What the hell did that button open? It was a very quiet rumbling. Maybe it opened something outside. Have you explored down in here on your playthrough?
Yeah, so when you press one of those buttons, it opens another. We press that, and it'll slide another picture over. So find the other another picture that's been slid across. It's not that one, obviously.
Okay, so I've already grabbed that.
You press that one.
So
there's like another one in there. Yeah, there we go.
Oh yeah, and then this one.
That might be out there.
There's a lever.
Ooh.
Oh, it's like Lion the Witch in the Wardrobe. Wait a minute, that's an Easter egg. Is it going to actually be Lion the Witch in the Wardrobe Easter egg in here? This is kind of cool, though. They've hidden a little secret bunker in here. We've got some string, more string. Oh, bloody love string, Jim.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little map of the area we're in now.
Oh, stringing me along, Ian.
Hi-oh! That you've left me dangling on a thread there, Jim. Here you go, look. There's the Slatendale region we started in. Now we're in the Skethermoor region. You can see smaller maps, but still nice, tight, open worlds. And
Can you imagine this conversation? My wife has been at work all day today, working very hard in an office job, and she's responsible for a bunch of stuff, and it's stressful, and she's constantly doing stuff all fucking day.
And then she has to come back to you, Paul.
Can you imagine? What did you do today, darling? Well, I ate biscuits and watched Ian play Atomfall.
You know what? Sometimes working with me is enough to make people quit. But it sounds like today you're winning.
Well, it does occur to me, Ian, that you've been on this channel consistently since its inception about 5,000 years ago, and literally everyone else has left. So
yeah, I am the undefeated Eurogamer Battle Royale champion, basically video team Battle Royale champion. I've defeated some of the greats: Johnny Chiodini, Aoife Wilson. Yeah. They're in my dust. Yeah. I've got the championship belt. Like, who can take it off me?
You can't get rid of me though, because I've not got any ambition, so I'll just be here until there is no here.
That's fine. I'll be here with you. We can be like the two old men of video games, grumbling about, oh, video games used to be so much better in my day.
Yeah, they weren't, were they?
No, in hindsight, no. But the thing is, people who like video games don't often grow out of video games. So you lot watching right now, you will sadly only get older. But Jim and I will be here getting older with you, ready to entertain you and learn you about new and upcoming games such as this one for many years to come, hopefully.
I know a lot of people who are like that, a lot of friends who aren't in games and stuff, and they've kind of grown up and had kids and just, you collect responsibilities like Pokemon usually as you grow up, and then I talk to them about, they ask me what I do for a living now and stuff like that, and I've not played a video game since I was a kid, man. But I made it my job.
Yeah. It's not our fault that we made our hobbies our jobs. Yeah.
There
we go. But yeah, most of my friends that I know who are my age still play video games on the regular. Some of them don't, because they had more than one child. But most of my friends play, and the age of people who play games now is definitely, back in my school days. It was only school kids that played video games, and here we go. Yeah. We've got a secret over here. So yeah, just you lot know that me and Jim will be here for you.
Yeah, we'll always be
until we're both fired for gross misconduct, which is very likely. Whether at the same time or separately, who knows? Oh, I've got a sticky bomb. Never actually used a sticky bomb in this game.
No.
I wonder if I can throw it on this robot. So I'm going to do a manual save here. This game has pretty good quick saves, auto saves, but I've never tried a sticky bomb. I'm going to see what happens if I stick it to this big beast here. Hoop. Oh yeah, definitely stuck. Oh! Okay. Okay. What happened was
I feel like...
barbecued.
I feel like that annoyed the robot more than it actually hurt him.
Yeah, that was the equivalent of like a tiny little fruit fly flying around. Someone's like, get away. And then, I just got gunned down by a million soldiers, and my corpse was toasted by this thing, which is a pretty mean looking... Wait a minute.
It's really mean, isn't it?
What is that up there on the... If only there was a video on Eurogamer's YouTube channel right now where you could go and find out exactly what that is, titled 10 Brilliantly British Easter Eggs that you can find in Atomfall. Yes. Go and go check out that. Oh God, no. I aimed down the gun and it angered them slightly.
Yeah.
Yeah, go check out that video if
All
after
these
this stream,
Welsh-
obviously.
All the Welsh soldiers for some reason.
Yeah.
We're like, right, listen, you here now. Don't go around pointing guns at people now, right?
Yaki da. Din sniggy. Publicum.
Publicum.
That's the soap opera, isn't it?
I know. I was going to say that's a really that's a deep cut.
I went to Wales. I went to university in Wales, so
Yeah.
I've watched Publicum and frolicked around the lands of Treforest and Pontypridd and things like that.
Which uni did you go to?
It was at the time it was called Glamorgan University, but now it has been merged with something else.
Swansea?
Maybe, yeah. It's part of a bigger institution now, but yeah, it was Glamorgan University. It was, and it was a pretty crap one, but I got drunk all the time, which was awesome.
That's right. I'm from West Glamorgan. I was born in Swansea. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
do you know Treforest?
It rings a bell.
It's
But
a very
it's,
small town.
I-
The only thing it's got is the university and a couple of pubs.
yeah, we left when I was 13.
Oh yeah.
So a fair while ago now. And I've only been back like briefly since. So
Right. I think that
the main
area-
thing I remember about that area is the big MFI.
right.
For some reason, the
Well,
MFI sticks in my memory because that's what we had instead of IKEA back in those days.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know about the big MFI, but there is the Rizzler factory is based in Treforest or just outside of Treforest, and it has a giant Rizzler packet on the outside of the building, and we used to always joke when we drove past. Oh, imagine how big of a J you could make with that. Pull your neck in. What's this say? Bootsy, you need to pull your neck in, mate. Me and the lads are very grateful for the supplies. Wait. The commander found you. Oh, okay. These are all. So these things that I'm half reading are leads, and these are things where like you can follow the information on these to try and find out what's going on. So, for instance, this one mentions like a captain trying to get past a door. So maybe you can try and head over towards wherever this is and try and find your way in. Oh, hello. Who's this guy?
Welcome. Right, I've got a quick question
All right,
for you.
all right.
All right, Alan.
I'm a fucking trader, hey?
You're not going to try and kill me, are you?
Oh, that's a bit of foreshadowing there. Can you give me a reason why I shouldn't?
Because you're
You're not going to try and kill me, are you?
Hey?
Hey? Hey, don't be like that.
Don't be like that. Don't bury me
Don't
under
be
your
like
patio in Brookside.
You were around there, aren't you? Bootsy never forgets your face.
I'm just here to do a trade. I'm just here to trade and that, like, all me stuff's off the back of a lorry, eh?
I am going to kill this guy, but just for his terrible fucking moustache. I didn't come here to be
Of
interrogated.
course not. You came to do business, eh? Then Bootsy's your man. I'm Corporal Bootsy, by the way. Hello.
I'm Corporal Bootsy, eh?
Corporal.
That the folks in the village can't.
Bloody Bootsy. What trade have you got here? So, thankfully, I've picked up a couple of like the same types of gun and stuff. So he's got like combat stims. I could buy firearms mastery skills. Okay, so that's a good one. This will unlock more options for me to spend my upgrade points on. So I'm gonna put in my double weapons. It's a 12 gauge shotgun. Or
Can you not loot all this shit off him once he's dead?
No, you can't, unfortunately.
Oh, that's an oversight.
Yeah, that really is, because I would love to kill this guy and steal everything, but I guess it's a way to stop you from
You have to
just murdering everyone.
Yeah, you have to murder him after completing a legal transaction.
Yeah. Okay, I've got enough. I've given him a lot of stuff to receive a book, which he could just lend me to read, really, if you think about it. But there we go.
Somebody just commented, well, we know now why a lot of the cars are up on bricks. It's like, hey, you want any catalytic converters, mate? 3 for £1.
3 for £1? That's cheap, that. Here you go. Look, we've got some new things. Reduces weapon fire recoil. Reduces firearm sway. I'm gonna have that one. Can I purchase? There we go. So I've got better firearms handling now. All right. Well, yeah, I should be going. So, oh no, I slipped. That was one hell of a scream. Oh my god.
That was horrible. That was horrible.
Poor Bootsy. Look at him.
He's got a couple of mates walking up and down the street outside. So.
Oh, you know what?
Has he got all the stuff? It's all there.
The other guy didn't. The guy in the mine that I murdered, he didn't have anything. But this guy's got.
Get all this pish. Get all this stuff off him.
Right. Oh, right. I'm murdering everyone now, and I'm punching you up the bum hole. That's right, Bootsy. I'll punch you up the body. Okay, so
he's gonna come from beyond the grave. He's like, stop punching me in the bum hole, mate. That's disrespectful of the dead, that.
No, not much thanks. All right, well, I've learned a crafting recipe, so now I can craft bandages and combat stims if I have herbs and water. No, cryogenics and nuclear physics, huh? Yeah, no guilt, though, here from me. I'm murdering everyone in the land. Because, if I kill everyone first, then no one can kill me. So it's the safest play, really.
Someone said maybe Tony B on the chat says maybe the guy in the mine doesn't have it all on his person. That's an interest, because in sorry to go back to Fallout, but in Fallout you can kill a shopkeeper, and it might be on them, or it might just be strewn around the property. It might be just on shelves and stuff. So
okay,
that's interesting.
That is interesting. Oh, maybe I should have. Well, you lot, if you decide to play this, because it is out on Game Pass on PC and Xbox now, and PlayStation and whatever PC, you have a go. See, murder everyone in town and see what happens. Why don't you? I have done, like, my main 10-hour playthrough. I've tried not to murder anyone who's kind of friendly.
Yeah.
But this time I'm just going through, and I'm just,
I do
just
love
topping
that
everyone.
you can. The game will bend around your actions like this. Like it's still perfectly completable.
Oh yeah.
Even after you've killed a bunch of people. I love.
I tell you,
I love what they've done with this game. I really do. Like it.
Here's a thing that I really love. Is this? There's a couple of sheep corpses, like irradiated sheep corpses lying around, and they start bubbling. If you get close, come on. Oh, he's not going to. Oh, okay.
Oh,
we've got
these
a murder
bastard
of
crows.
Yeah. Oh, the soldiers are helping. They've chased him off, actually.
Nice.
That's so cool.
I love that.
Oh,
that sheep needs a Gaviscon, man.
it does, yeah. Absolutely. Oh, that's the entrance to Wyndham Village. Let's go into Wyndham Village. I'm sure I'll be able to find someone to kill in there. I mean, what?
Yeah.
Oh,
there'll be loads of all the soldiers are like Welsh and Irish for some reason, right? And it's like, and I think that weirdly, because this is, in the grand scheme of things, this isn't long after. It's a lot closer to, like, Ireland was part of the UK within living memory.
yeah.
Well within living memory here.
Yeah.
And I think there were still, like, a lot of Irish people joining the armed forces for, because I'm pretty sure Irish people can join the British Armed Forces now if they want to. I can't imagine anyone would want to, but I think there was still a sense back then with a lot of Irish people still felt sort of a little bit kind of connected to the mainland. I don't know. It's a difficult thing to talk about because I'm sure somebody will tell me I'm talking shite. But I feel like it's not outside the realms of possibility to have soldiers from the Republic of Ireland in the British Army in the 60s.
No.
I think if the game was set contemporary, I think that would be mental. But back then, it's probably way more likely, is what I'm getting at.
Yeah. Well, I think this game. This game is set in the 60s, but I think the wind scale disaster happened in the 50s.
51 or something.
Not too far past World War II, I guess. But I've stopped because for some reason I've broken a game again, and all the audio has disappeared. The walk from here, from that door to here, there's no audio in the game.
Oh,
but there is on my Xbox home page.
Are we gonna have to restart, Ian?
I might have to.
Ian, you've lost the sound.
I can't believe how am I so good at breaking games? Yeah, the sound is literally just walking from 5 to 10 steps. I have broken yet another game. I really need to quit my job and work in QA. Okay, fingers crossed. Here we go. We got sound back again. Bloody hell! What am I like, Jim? What am I like?
Yeah, I don't think the relationship between Ireland and the UK was great in the 60s, but I think there was maybe a bit more likelihood of an Irish person being in the army. Because initially, when I heard Irish accent on the British troops, I thought, fucking hell, that's a bit of an oversight. Yeah. And then when I thought about it, I was like, actually, that might make a bit more sense than it initially appears. That's all.
Well. Just look what the
but loads of Welsh squaddies make sense because they're always Welsh.
Yeah, absolutely.
This village is under military occupation per the quarantine protocol.
What? What'd you say, mate? I'm absolutely going to die.
Whoa, you're going to die, yeah. Whoa.
I don't know.
Don't die on me.
Don't die on me, lad.
Oh, that nice way he bounced off the tree there.
How?
God, I wonder if they're gonna. I wonder if I'm gonna have aggroed the whole village doing this.
Oh my god! I mean, I feel like a guy with a chair leg's done pretty well there.
Yeah. I mean, you go down to Swindon and stand outside of Witherspoons, there'll be some dude shit-faced on pound a pint cider that could probably do the same thing with a chair leg. Oh,
Falkirk battle rifle.
Okay, yeah, they've absolutely, they got me.
Yeah.
There we go. Ian, you broke Cumbrius as ACAAJW2. Whoops. Whoopsie. I didn't say hello to everyone who was chatting at the start of the stream, by the way. Hello to ACAAJW2, Chitara, Dog Party Guy, Gavin UK86, Jan, Kevin C, Neil Drew at Nightcat, Roswell Wharton, Samantha MB, Samus Moa, The Rage, and Tony B, and everyone else who is watching right now. Jim and I are playing a little bit of Atomfall for you all, and we've still got an hour left to explore around and kill NPCs.
Just look what your cat dragged in.
Now, Jim, are you a big fan of like English folk horror stuff like that? Like, do you like all those old school like kind of Hammer horror-y base like things?
Who doesn't?
In the UK. Have you got a favourite? There's one. I'm trying to remember what it's called. It's the Something Worm, and it's got Hugh Grant in it. I might have to Google it.
He was in a Hammer horror.
Well, it's not Hammer horror. I was trying to. I couldn't remember what the Is there a
was
name
he trying
for
to shag the worm?
Probably. Hugh Grant. Folk horror movie Worm. What's it called? The Lair of the White Worm, directed by Ken Russell. It's got Peter Capaldi in it. There's one of my friends, Leif. His dad is in it. He's like a rock climber guy in it.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I love British folklore. Just these islands are brilliant for ancient stories because these places have been populated for so long, and it's like different civilizations have disappeared, and then another one has come and been built on top of the last one, and then the Romans came and they fucked off, and then like so there's so much history in the soil of this island. So yeah, I love reading about it. My favorite period in history is the bit after the Dark Ages, the bit after the Romans disappearing, and then before we sort of get to the proper kind of early modern period, because like it was for the people of the time effectively post-apocalyptic. The civilization just ends.
Yeah,
people don't know how to make concrete. They stop maintaining all the infrastructure. It collapses. They're living in mud huts in amongst the ruins of metropolises, right? So it's like it's insane. And then Assassin's Creed did a game in that exact period of history that I love reading about and watching things about, and etc. And oh god, that game was a slog. So
didn't play
very
that
bittersweet. Yeah, Valhalla was. I loved Valhalla for a lot of reasons, but fuck me, it was I love these guys.
Yeah, they're great, aren't they?
These guys are different NPCs every time. They spawn in as different models, I've noticed.
Oh yeah, they are. Yeah, they're different to the ones I captured. Yeah. Look at his eyes.
You are? Roberts afraid of them Roberts.
Roberts afraid of them Roberts.
You're not making any sense there, Michael.
You've had enough. Don't know what Alp's putting in his beer these days, but it's got a proper kick.
Oh, should we go to the pub?
You stay away from them
go to the
machine
pub.
men. All right.
All right.
Gunship 01. Main complaint about this game is that it's pretty short, 8 to 10 hours. I think you can technically complete it much more quickly than that, but you'd be skipping loads of stuff. It's got loads of replay value. You can do things in loads of different orders. You'll spend a lot more time than that trying to sort of find everything.
Yeah, absolutely. I
think calling it a short game does it a disservice, really.
I'm like on my other save on my PlayStation. I'm 10 hours in, and I've found like 2 atomic batteries. Like I've hardly touched the main story. I've just been gallivanting around, having a lovely time exploring and checking out the scenery and finding little secret areas and tracking down things with my metal detector. If you're just going to mainline the quest and not enjoy this like beautiful open world that Rebellion has made, then yeah, you will complete it pretty quickly. But if you want to get absorbed in the game and explore and talk to the NPCs and poke your nose into all the different buildings and things, it'll last you. I reckon it'll last me about 20 hours if on my proper playthrough, where I'm not going around murdering everyone in the pub and stuff.
I think it's easily 20 hours for a fairly thorough playthrough, and I think you can easily get another 20 hours out of it for a second playthrough. And do things like go about things differently in different orders and stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely, it can be a short game if you play it that way, but if you play it as a a world you want to invest yourself in and take your time appreciating, then it'll last double that 10 hour.
Couple of pasties.
Oh yeah, nectar and some bread. God, it's going to be a difficult poo in the morning with all these carbs. Pop a blood.
Pasty.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop.
You want a stodgy pasty, son?
My pasty's floating. Right.
That's unbelievable.
I just eaten like 10 pasties. I'm absolutely going to need a poo later. Excuse me.
So we went into the mines earlier, and I forgot to. I was going to talk about the. So that guy talks about, and there's a thread running through this game about people hearing voices, right? Won't go further into that because you get into spoilers. But the miner talks about hearing voices, I think, in the rock and stuff. And so there's a Cornish mining sort of tale folklore about little impish creatures called knockers, right?
Right.
Don't laugh,
okay.
Ian.
Sorry.
Don't laugh.
Should have pre-warned me because I absolutely laughed.
Right, they're called knockers, right? And they were meant to be like tiny.
How many
guys.
of them are there? Are there two?
There's loads of them. There's more than two.
Oh, okay.
There's more than two. There's no reports of them wobbling, right, or distributing milk. Or, right, let's get that all out of the way right now. But they're meant to be like little impish, like little people dressed in mining outfits, right? And some people thought they were the spirits of deceased miners. And there's a number of different theories, but anyway, I mean, obviously they're not real, but like within the fiction of it. But these were things that people believed in, right? And
how did they know? Sorry, they somehow knew that I'd snapped a man's neck while he was having a wee wee. Sorry to interrupt you with my death.
I can't. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But I think that's an interesting folklore reference in this because it's people like miners believed that right up until like the sort of the middle of this century of the 20th century, sorry. And it was a bit of folklore that carried on. It was a tradition that carried on into American mining culture.
Right. Okay.
There was a mine, I think, somewhere near Baltimore where the mine shut down and the owners sealed it up. And there were protests and a petition for the owners to unseal the mine so the knockers could move on to a different mine. And they eventually gave in and acquiesced because people felt that strongly about it. That you can't trap these spirits down there because they were benevolent spirits. They helped miners like avoid disasters and stuff by whispering to them and knocking to tell them about dangerous parts of the mine and things like that. And people were convinced that these things were real for a very long time. And I think the guy in that slate mine is kind of touching on that when you talk to him. But that inspired Stephen King to write the Tommyknockers. And he was on a lot of cocaine at the time, and he says it's the worst book he ever wrote. So,
well, Santa Atheist just said that they're called Tommyknockers in the US, and I've always heard of Tommyknockers because of the Stephen King book, but I didn't really know what you've just told me. That they're called, and the fact that they're called Tommyknockers in the US because we were the Tommies, right, in World War II. So
that makes sense.
Crazy. Turns out you can teach an old dog new tricks or something. Oh, a cup of tea.
Nice cup of tea.
Yeah.
Nice cup of tea.
It's got good slurping sound effects.
Yeah.
Let's go and check out the bakery. Let's go and see the pastries in the bakery.
The bakery. It's not a Greg's, unfortunately. They couldn't get the license.
No, imagine if there was a Greg's in this game. Maybe they could do an Atomfall.
Look
in
at
the
those
future.
cakes, man.
They're great.
Look at that
cakes.
glazed strawberry. Oh,
damn, that is good. Nice frosted sugar on top of that one, and then this puts Greg's to shame. Look at the size of that pasty there.
That's sausage rolls.
Yeah, Christ, I'm hungry. A lovely little.
Rubbing my knees at that.
Yeah.
Jeez,
little really proud cock up there.
And neck of them tarts, mate.
Hello, madam. How's it going? You can get a whole conversation and quest line out of Iris.
Yeah.
Or you could just snap a neck like I just did.
You can actually pick up that quest line by talking to the commander or going upstairs as well. So you know.
That's
whatever.
true. That's true. Yeah. So even though I have, well, actually, that's interesting. Even though I killed her, I can get the bakery bedroom key. But I already got the bakery bedroom key from the garage. It was lying on a table in the garage with next to a note talking about something that Iris had upstairs. So there's like, it's like there's multiple different ways to like activate these quest lines. So even if you did go around and murder everyone, like I did, there's still a way you could get the key to find out what is in this locked bedroom door here.
The thread of prophecy has been severed.
No,
reload a save or continue in your doomed world.
No, the thread of prophecy, a second thread of prophecy can be found on a table in the garage. Don't worry about it. So Iris was keeping her infected husband upstairs in the bedroom. But he's infected rather badly. Ow, he hit me. Oh, no. Here we go. This will help.
You've not got any pellets.
Oh, look at the nice way he slides down the stairs. Whee! Well done, Gravity. Oh, he's got nothing on him. Philip Baxter.
Nothing on him. What a prick.
Yeah. So I would absolutely recommend you, when you play this game, not to go around killing people and listening to the dialogue and learning the storylines and stuff.
It's a good way to do this stream, though, actually, because like there's very few sort of spoilery things were shown on account of the fact that you just keep killing all the quest givers.
Yeah, that's true.
So there is method to the madness here. You know,
not much method.
I'm sure that was your thought process, Ian. I'm sure you're doing it out of the kindness of your heart.
There's way more madness than method, Jim. But yeah, it's a little bit that, I'm sure. Yeah, I want to. I don't want to really dig into too many quest lines here. I'm going to take a wander through Wyndham, and then, like, for the last part of the stream, have a look in the Castell Woods area, just so you can get like a nice overview of like the biggest areas in the game. There's, I could.
I haven't even been in the woods in my playthrough.
Oh, no.
Because right at the start of my game, one of the first NPCs I met was just like, then you go in the woods, by the way. I mean, he didn't say it like that, but that was the gist. And so it put the shiters right up me, and I haven't done it. So.
Well.
I get freaked out playing games, man. I get proper.
Do you?
Like, oh fuck yeah, proper.
I never knew that, considering you tried to nope out of that one stream half an hour early. Yeah,
but see when there's like the suggestion of when someone in a game goes like, "Oh, don't go out to the old cottage. There's something mysterious under, like in fucking Fable or something, or The Witcher." I'm always like, "Oh no, man, I better avoid it." And it's like, why? The game's telling you to go there. This is not like. Actually.
Yeah, you're completely the opposite to me there, because if a game tells me not to do something, I'm instantly like, right. Don't press that big red button that says explode, you say. I'm pressing it.
Yeah.
So, there we go. Found myself another cash. Oh, cash money. Haha. Wait a minute.
Mike, have you run out of
it's a makeshift grenade. I have, but I haven't found a cricket bat yet. Or maybe I have and I just didn't have room to pick it up.
Have you, can you upgrade your backpack in this?
No, I don't think so. You maybe.
That's penis, man. It's so tiny.
Yeah, like all these items. Because I'll tell you one thing, you don't find crafting recipes too much. And as we've already established, they're quite expensive for the traders. And so I haven't, even in my 10-hour save, I haven't found that many recipes. So most of my item, like the ingredients up the top there, are full and I can't pick any more stuff up. So the amount of stashes I go through, and it's like, can't pick that up, can't pick that up.
Do you know what? I said the backpack's not that big, but you've got a table leg, 3 rifles.
Yeah, I do.
An apothecary and a buffet, so it's probably fine. Actually,
right. I got a lovely tomato. Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually quite a big backpack.
I was wondering if there is anything. Throwables, survival, such bodies. Your items are worth more while bartering. That's actually a good one. A lot of them are blocked off. There may be something in survival, perhaps, like in the middle bit of survival that allows you to carry more stuff, but honestly doesn't look like there's room for like more items, but maybe for gathering more ammo, because you can only carry like 30 or 20 of each type, although pistol ammo you can carry 80. But then you end up leaving stuff on the floor. I hate that when you have to leave stuff on the floor in these types of games. I don't know if there's an achievement for it, Jim, but every time I see one of these gnomes, I smash them. And there are a good, like, I've found probably 8 or so far.
I'm sure I saw a Steam achievement pop up when I did that the first time. Like it was like 1 of 9 or something.
Oh, okay. 1 of 9.
I might be misremembering. I might be misremembering, but I'm sure if you get them all, there'll be some achievement or something in the village. I think they're all in the village as well.
Okay. Well, yeah, I've definitely found.
Was there a ringing telephone there?
There is. Yeah, it's gonna tell me.
Stop fucking murdering people.
It is picturesque.
The village of Wyndham is quaint.
It is quaint.
The village of Wyndham is dangerous.
When I'm around.
Be cautious.
Okay, thanks there, buddy.
He's not that helpful, is he?
Not really. He's very cryptic. I feel like, yeah, if he really wanted Oberon to die that much, he could, you know, just tell us straight up where the entrance is, where Oberon is. You want us to do something, mate? Don't be cryptic. Like our boss at work, he says, you know, I want you to make a video about this game. He doesn't go, there's rumours of a strange playable object coming in the distance, and then hangs up on us, and then we're like, well, no, you know, just get to the point, mate. All right. No, I wasn't trespassing. It's fine. You didn't see me trespassing. It's all right.
You didn't see me, right?
You didn't see me. Hello. How's it
Hey,
going?
got a grave dug ready if you come back.
Oh.
Maybe Smithy's right.
I love that guy's accent.
Yeah.
Is that fucking Vernon Kay?
Well, they've got a lot of like kind of like regional like strong accents in here, but they don't have any just like standard English like accents.
Yeah, there's no RP, is there?
No, there's like they've got like the major in this game. He's all like, oh hello, I blah blah.
He sounds posh Welsh though. He sounds like posh Welsh people sound a bit like posh English people, but there is a bit you can tell the difference.
Citizens of Wyndham, volunteers are required for work details on Skethermoor.
Not sure I like the look of you.
Work out to help out.
All right.
Not sure I like to keep your fucking nose clean, you, right? Don't start now, right?
I'm so good at accents, I'm not even going to try to do a Welsh accent, because I'll put you to shame.
And the quarantine protocol is no longer responsible for your safety.
I'm not even putting it on. I'm just channeling my dad.
Well, here you go, look. This is the village outskirts in the Castell Woods area.
That's all the catalytic converters your man nicked earlier.
Look at this.
Hey.
Broken down.
Hey, don't start, hey. Calm down, hey.
There's no. I don't think I've heard any Brummies in this yet. You're always.
Do you think do you think they considered Brummie a step too far?
Maybe. You're always, mate. You want me to clean your windows for you? Oh. This is where I did an intro to an Atomfall
Proddy
video.
Holder.
Ooh.
Yeah, you put yourself in the frame. I like it when you do that.
Yeah, it's I like it. It's fun, but
I was going to say your Birmingham accent's really good, but then you are actually from the Midlands, so.
So I was born and bred in Oxford, but I've lived in the Midlands for like 20 years now, and my mum grew up in Birmingham, so there's definitely some Birmingham inside me. But it's been you filth bag. It's been it's been saturated with Oxfordshire nonsense. So I haven't managed to I haven't managed to get into this thing yet.
I want to do a video comparing that to the pagodas in Shadows, because that is like a brutalist English pagoda.
It really is, yeah. There's a few areas like this, which is like, you know, a lot of these areas are old school, like World War II bunkers and things, and then there's some of this stuff that is more like sci-fi, like futuristic kind of, what is it? You know, it's got auto turrets on it, and it's a weird design. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that on the English landscape before.
Yeah, I've seen fireman training tower. It's meant to like simulate the obstacles you would get in an apartment block.
Yeah,
and they set it on fire inside, and that's in Edinburgh. That's at the airport.
Okay.
I've seen that. It looks kind of like that, but obviously that's not that, because
there's no firemen.
I imagine the fire department would have disbanded a long time ago in this area.
I think so. Or just been stung to death by radiation bees.
Yeah.
It's a nice little area down here. You can go and check out an outlaw. Reader's note that says don't go swimming. Don't cross the water. I'll tell you why you can't cross the water. It's not because of the murder leeches. It's because there's an invisible wall across it, Jim.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I thought they put the murder leeches in there to stop you from swimming through the lake, but as double protection to stop people like me from trying to get across the lake, there is a big invisible wall there. There is something here for me to find. Oh, I'm very close to it. Right here. A little lunchbox to find. Cash. Poison and meat. Poison meat? Delicious. Okay, so let's quick look at the Castell Woods.
Fucking Schrodinger's sandwich, that wasn't it?
Yeah. You know what? I actually haven't been up this road and seen what's in this area. So let's go and inspect that, because I have kind of done this area. Or actually haven't been up to here yet. I've done kind of this area. And there's a lovely mansion that you can explore, and a little quest line in there, which I haven't delved into past the preview event I went to, but that's a fun area to go to if you explore Castell Woods. Anyway, let's keep exploring. So we've got about 30 minutes left, so I might as well check out some more scenery and murder some more innocents.
I'm gonna find the Wicker Man.
Yeah, we can go find the Wicker Man.
That's not a spoiler, it's in all the trailers.
It is, it absolutely is in all the trailers.
Just look at the Wicker Man and go, oh God, oh Jesus Christ.
No, I'll go, not the bees, no, not the bees, in my eyes, my mouth.
A remake is fucking rubbish, isn't it?
Yeah, it is terrible. It is absolute bobbins.
Oh, why remake? They should remake shit films.
Oh, shit. Yeah, they absolutely should. Do I have... Oh, no, I've got infected. Oh, what a headshot.
Oh, that was good.
So I've got a triangle here on my... Oh, fuck! On my... Oh, fuck. Oh, am I dead? Oh, balls. I got infected, and if you get infected, you start hearing voices like that miner was talking about, and the voice thing, again, yeah, as you were saying, kind of plays into the narrative in ways. We don't want to spoil too much, but yeah, it's
like a really good 70s Doctor Who episode, this game.
Yeah, absolutely.
With John Pertwee going to a fucking quarry and having to karate chop a worm at the bottom of a mine. That sort of, that sort of vibe.
Absolutely. Oh man, I kind of I've been kind of jonesing for a binge of UK comedy shows and stuff since making my Easter eggs video, because like I was looking for clips for Mr. Bean, for Two Ronnies, for Monty Python and stuff, and now I'm like, oh shit, I kind of want to watch all these things again, especially Mr. Bean. I really want to do a binge watch of Mr. Bean, because I haven't seen that show since like I was in secondary school, I think. Ow, fuck! Oh wow, that whatever that guy gobbed at me has just taken down pretty much all of my health. Poison resistance, let's use that. Let's eat the tomato, and let's see if I can craft myself a bandage.
The tomato salt, yeah, it's full of antioxidants.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. It's one of my
If Doctor Who went around snapping necks, right? The thing is, right? Oh, the Raga. He's from the Jim and Trinca Discord. Hey, man. What was the title? It's really distracting that I've noticed. That's one of my friends. I think John Pertwee was really close to being the Doctor who would snap necks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think because he was meant to be doing judo, and was it Venusian judo or
right? Okay.
Fucking Beetlejuicean Taekwondo or some bollocks.
Is this Doctor Who lore, or is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is like classic 70s John Pertwee, and I think John Pertwee was very foundational to the modern Doctors, the action Doctors. I mean, I know the second Doctor was very sort of a lot more active than the first one, at least, but like I think in the third incarnation, he kind of becomes an action hero. He's got a car. He kicks butt. He kicks bottom. Ian.
He kicks bottom. Huh?
Yeah, he cuts about in a velvet suit.
Stylish.
And he's like the Scarlet Pimpernel. You know, he's like a kind of like a British superhero. But I think this game specifically draws on that era of Doctor Who, because it was kind of like, for budget reasons and stuff as well, it was all kind of shot on location in Britain, and it was all meant to be Britain. The idea was that the Time Lords had imprisoned the Doctor on Earth, exiled him to Earth, and turned his TARDIS off and said, you're no going anywhere. And he just sort of, there's entire seasons where he's just helping out UNIT, which is like a military organization in England, and set up to deal with like extraterrestrial threats and stuff, and he's just like helping them out as a consultant. So like it's like entire season he's not planet hopping anymore. So he's just going around, he's just going to places like the Yorkshire Dales or is it quarries in Wales or whatever, and they're not dressed up to look like other things. He's literally going to a quarry in Wales, and I think it's brilliant. But this is exactly what it feels like. It's got that kind of vibe, and I feel like a wasp, a giant wasp, but it's purple. Feels like a 70s Doctor Who monster, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
In Doctor Who, it would be a guy wrapped in bubble wrap and painted with house paint. But,
yeah, absolutely.
but it's that kind of vibe. I love it. It's a really, really very, very BBC radiophonic workshop sort of vibe. It's great.
John Pertwee's son is Sean Pertwee, right?
That's right. Yeah.
So he's in a film I love called Dog Soldiers, which is a more modern kind of British folk horror. Have you ever seen it?
Oh, the Werewolf film.
Yeah. I really like that film.
That's a great film.
Yeah, this doesn't really, it definitely leans more on the era you're talking of. But I love that Sean Pertwee and his dad both got into like kind of crazy English folk horror stuff at some points in their career. Oh,
there was always fan petitions to have Sean Pertwee play a new incarnation of the Doctor, or
that'd be great.
or pick up his father's character, like because they kind of look similar.
Yeah.
Totally different voice though. John Pertwee had a really distinct voice, but I don't think Sean Pertwee's really interested in sort of just doing stuff that his dad did. But
he'd probably have done it by now if he was, you know. If he
yeah,
was
and I think you know, I think he probably has a bit more respect for his father's work than to.
Yeah. Oh, maybe Disney money will get him in the future, but we don't know you.
Tony B says, pretty sure Unit was a heavily influence on Protocol in this too. Yeah, I think you're right. The military commander in the village is him, and the Brigadier in Doctor Who are very similarly sort of British, sort of aristo army officers, similar sort of coded character. The Brigadier is not a villain, but I mean, the commander in this isn't necessarily a villain. I think it's played a bit more grey than that rather than black and white. But yeah, very similar sort of thing. British Army organisation that's been sent in to deal with some paranormal rubbish, you know.
Yeah. Okay, I've just found this random bunker that I've jumped into. And
have you ever been here before?
No, never. I don't know what's going on in here or who this dude is.
Can you pee in the sink?
Oh, it's a lady. Hello. Can I? No, you can't pee in the sink, Jim. This isn't your house.
How can he pee in the sink?
Can you not?
This is a surprise. When I saw movement, I thought it might be one of those awful feral goblins some people seem to have turned into.
You mean knockers?
Hey,
you don't look like a goblin, though.
She's speaking RP.
Or an outlaw.
She is, yeah.
So, just exactly who are you?
This is the first person I've met with that accent. Friendly, just someone. What business of it is yours? I'm gonna kill her anyway.
I like to know who I'm dealing with. An unhelpful ass in your case.
She knows me very well already.
Immediately tried to kill me at least. That's a pleasant change. Sometimes I think I'm the only sane one left in the zone.
Probably.
I'm Joyce,
definitely
by the way.
in this room.
Joyce Tanner. How'd you do?
Very good, Joyce.
You're
thank
lucky
you.
I was so absorbed poking around this place. Otherwise, I might have shot you as you walked in.
Oh. What is this bunker?
Some manner of
very kindly declined to shoot us on the site. Offering that's a nice thing. Offering that's a nice thing.
Yeah. I think I'm being generous, mate.
Consoles and reading paperwork and... Oh, well, I'm a bit stumped, to be honest. All this kit, and none of it well suited to getting a simple communications channel up and running. What I really need is to be at the hub of all of this. There's a facility, the Interchange, which was the master for all the places like this in the area. If I could get at the connected systems from in there... But that's a pipe dream. Forget I mentioned it.
Okay. A communications channel. Well, I don't want to find out too much about this quest line for spoilers.
Hey! Don't do...
Oh my god, that was extremely brutal.
I didn't mean to shoot her in the back of the head first, but she walked
was
away from the trigger. You have to pull the trigger to activate the takedown, and she walked away.
That was upsetting, Ian.
It looked like I was being more aggressive than perhaps I should have been, but it was.
Hey, she got a good gun, though, hasn't she?
She has got a good gun, and I've got my hands on her log. What? Okay, must get a signal out. So, she's dead. Sorry. What's that book? Skein Theory.
That was horrible. I'm going to have nightmares about that.
Sorry, Jim. I forget that you're sensitive. There we go. Let's take the shotgun ammo.
Just fucking brutally murdered.
Ian double tap Higton says dog party guy.
That wasn't even a double tap. That was so much more cruel than double tapping someone. That was just like, you shot her in the spine and paralyzed her, and she was still very much alive when you went and snapped her neck. So it was like, That's what the courts are going to call that, a prolonged assault.
Well, there's no witnesses now, Jim, so the courts can get
We
stuffed.
all fucking saw it, mate. Oh my god, that was horrific.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean it to. I was hoping it'd be quick and painless, but I fumbled.
We were having this
slightly.
nice time talking about the life and times of John Pertwee.
Yeah, and then John hurt thee.
That's the character's name in this, isn't it?
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, look, I'm up here. Oh, what a lovely view. Wait, is there anything up here? Ah, there is. A bard crate. More training stimulants. Pistol. So I guess I could vault down. Oh, good shot. Oh, yeah. Deadeye with the pistol is John hurt thee. Nice. Can I go back up? So that was so there was probably a good mission thread there that I could follow if I wasn't an evil bastard. How many biscuits have you had now, Jim?
I don't know. Who's keeping track?
Well, I was trying, but I keep looking away and then losing count.
Oh, like two? Like 7?
Yeah, it's definitely more. It's definitely more than 3. I'm just jealous. I fucking love hobnobs, Jim, especially the milk chocolate hobnobs.
I'm stress eating because you keep brutally murdering people.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Do you know what? I don't think they do them, but if McVitie's did a gold bar hobnob, like a hobnob with golden caramel gold bar kind of stuff on top, that would be
amazing.
God tier sweet. That biscuit.
Let me tell you the nicest biscuit I've ever had, right? And it basically ruined custard creams for us. Is the Canadian maple leaf cookies, right?
Oh, okay.
They're in the shape of a maple leaf. And they're about maybe 1.5 times the size of a custard cream.
Right.
And they've got this maple syrup flavored cream in the middle. And it's like twice as thick as the cream that you would get in a custard cream. The ratios are so much better. It's much more flavorful, and it's beautiful. It's like someone.
That sounds amazing. Yeah.
It's like the Canadians. It's like I feel like in my head, this is what happened. A Canadian person came over to visit relatives in Britain, as often happens, and they were like, "Oh, do you want a custard cream?" And they were like, "I don't know what that is, but yeah, sure." And they were given this pathetic cream sandwich biscuit from fucking Lidl or whatever, and they were like, Jesus, this is what. And obviously British people go on about stuff, so they were probably going on about this. You need to come over and try custard creams and go to Greg's and do all the shit things that we love here, right? And I bet this Canadian was like, I can make a better version of this. And then they did. And that was the Canadian maple biscuit, because it's like leveled up. It's like a Pokemon evolution of the custard cream.
Man, you absolutely sold those to me, and I've stopped playing the game because I've now Googled maple cream cookies, and I can buy them from a place called puremaple.co.uk.
Yeah, you can get them in Costco over here as well.
Oh, can you? Okay. £5.50 for 200 grams of maple cream cookies there.
I'm telling you, man.
It's only 9 cookies for like £5.50. That's like, what? Maths. Some money per cookie. But still, I might have to try them. Everyone, like lots of people in the comments are agreeing with you about the maple cookies as well. So this character here, right, is a very major character in the game. Turns out you can just kill her without... What was that? Sorry. Oh my god. I shot her right in the fucking eyes.
The comic timing of that was just...
Oh dear. Whoopsie. Yes, she was very major, Jamie ICT. You're right. Oh God, whoops. Well, yes. Again, we'll leave you to discover Mother Jago and her quest lines for yourselves. Her last words were, "Are you all right?" Says EA122. Yeah, I'm doing better than she is.
No. Her last words were, "I don't bite."
I don't bite. Oh, okay. John hurt thee does.
Yeah.
Oh.
Come on, I don't bite. It was just so perfectly. I don't think you could have timed that. If you were trying, I don't think you could have tried that so well.
Boom! Oh, a 3-for. Oh, Christ. So I don't like the SMG in this game. It's normally quite weak, but I took that. Just got a headshot by that guy. I don't find the combat in this game too tricky.
Are we referencing Tom's review here?
I'm not referencing anything, Jim. I'm just saying I don't find the combat in this game that tricky. But if you find that you are struggling with it, there are ways you can reduce the combat difficulty in the in the options. But yeah, it's a lot of this game's AI is the same as Sniper Elite AI. So if you if you're careful and you don't alert one enemy and let them run off and tell their pals, you won't get a conga line of death running after you. But as soon as you alert a bunch of people, the AI just beelines for you from across the map, and it can get fairly overwhelming. Castell Dam. See, I've not had a look in any of this area. This is like a massive dam. There's a castle in here or something. There's bound to be loads of Easter eggs in the castle and stuff, I expect, for British hammery horror-y stuff. But yeah, I've never even seen this area. Do I want to go down there? I want to explore everywhere. I wonder if the telephone box will ring for me. Yum. The combat isn't too tricky if you keep murdering innocent civilians, Ian, says Jonius.
Dog Party guy is like, commenters, post in the comments just how many biscuits Jim did eat. Go and count. Please don't do that.
Please count how many biscuits Jim has had. I want to know how many biscuits Jim has had.
I don't. Is this guy your dad or something? He's like, right, be careful now, right?
That's the big twist at the end of the game.
It's just your dad.
It's your dad, and he's pissed off with you. I legit might have to go to the shops after this stream and buy some hobnobs, though.
Have you got a Costco near you?
I don't have a Costco near me, sadly. Otherwise, I'd get some maple stuff. Got a big Tesco's, but I don't think they'll sell them. Cloth. Yeah, sadly. Oh, so these are all people that will try and. No, I am troubling. That's what they said on my my appraisal, Jim.
I was going to say, how many school reports did you get where like Ian is a very troubled child?
Mine was always on the kind of wavelength of Ian is a very intelligent boy, but he's very easily distracted and distracts others.
Oh my God, that's literally mine. Every single school report was mine was like that.
He could do so much better, but he lacks the ability to focus. Yeah.
Jamie is a bright boy, but he never applies himself.
Yeah, exactly the same. Yeah. Oh dear, are we the same person?
I do wonder sometimes.
Right, what is in here? Oh, this requires a B887126 control room key. Well, I don't have one of those, and there is what looks to be some noxious gas over here, which I presume I can't get through without it hurting. Yeah, let's not do that then. Yeah, so I'm wondering like how you get through those areas. I don't know. I've come across a couple of areas like that, whether you maybe pick up a gas mask or a radiation suit or something later on. Not sure, but yeah, there's definitely areas like this with gas in them, and there's areas behind locked doors that you need to power up that you can't get to straight away. Most of the open world bits you can just wander around at your leisure, but yeah, there is stuff that it stays locked until you have kind of gone down the golden path of the storyline and you know, activated some I don't know what MacGuffins or something.
I feel like it's interesting that this has come out at the same time as Shadows, because it's like it's two entirely opposite ways of doing open worlds.
Yeah.
I say this as someone who really loves Assassin's Creed. I love Shadows, but so they're entirely different approaches to doing open worlds, but there is still a lot. You do end up doing a lot of similar things. You're sneaking around enemy encampments and you're taking people out methodically. I think Shadows does it in a much more prescribed way, but this is a lot more systems based.
Yeah.
But it's funny how it's just like there's ultimately sort of.
Turns out there's electricity there.
Yeah. No.
Sorry.
So I feel like there's ultimately only basically 3 video games, and they're all like variations on a theme.
Well,
I'm probably going to get crucified for that.
No, man, I've said this on stream before. I'm going to say it again because it's true. But Resident Evil games are basically just Dizzy games with excellent graphics. Because Resident Evil games, if you boil them down to their essence, you're just grabbing a random object from somewhere that doesn't really seem like it would activate a thing, but does activate a thing. And Dizzy is exactly the same. You go somewhere, you grab a thing, you grab a piece of rope, you jump onto the snout of a crocodile, you tie that crocodile's snout, and then you get across the river. Resident Evil, you pick up a medal with a lion on it, you stick that in a slot, and it opens up a door. Exactly the same game. It boils down to it. So yeah, I know what you mean.
It's all converged into one mega genre, isn't it? Every video game is just a video game now.
Exactly. I want to jump down there. Oh, there's the Wicker Man. Look, over there.
Oh, there he is.
So I've never seen him from this angle. He's a handsome lad.
Blame it on the Wicker Man. That's a wee Bewitched.
Do you reckon?
Joke.
I don't know. Is Bewitched the double denim group?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I do know. I didn't know they did a song about the Wicker Man though.
No, it's Blame It on the Weatherman.
Oh, I see.
It's, if you have to explain it.
Yeah, no. Oh. Did I just turn it off something? Oh, you can change the... Ah, okay, so that would be how I turn the power off in the place I was digging. I was trying to dig. I love these old, like, bits of, like, 1960s machinery that you'd probably see in the TV show about Chernobyl.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this is a whole area I've not explored at all. Okay, I've got the wrong corner here. Burp. So that's the middle bit off. So this, maybe I can... Has it gone off? No, it's still on. Oh, I don't bloody know then. I don't bloody know, Jim. I don't bloody know. Hey up, lad.
Iron Maiden did a Wicker Man song. And I bet it was shite.
Oh. Jenks.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave Jenks behind.
These fucking druids are such pricks, man.
They really are.
We don't know. Oh, kind of spam. Have that.
Yeah, just a random floor spam. Put it in my mouth. Get it in me. I know about the woods. You've already told me. I just died.
Mm-hmm.
Right, let's head up here. We've got... Oh, shit. Got ya. Oh. I want to get to the Wicker Man before the end of the stream.
Yeah.
But, oh, damn. Oh, damn. It needs a storeroom key. Can't get into the store either then, I guess. No. Alright. Yeah, I've got caught up there exploring because I've never been here before, and I'm seeing lots of stuff that ties in with missions that I have got half in progress with my other playthrough, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to spoil that for all myself.
I love how Nightcat just said, you'd be a prick too if the entire might of the Catholic Church kept trying to erase you from history. Look, right, listen, these guys aren't any real druids. They're just cosplaying pricks cutting about in the woods, right? They're no...
Yeah, they're hopped up on radiation and...
Yeah, they're
juice.
not... stolen valor. Who's this arse piece?
Oh, look, he's all blue and stuff. Billy Gore.
Oh.
Look, before we get to brass tacks,
I fell down, I can't stand up.
It might be a good idea to clear the air a bit, you know.
Okay.
I know I don't look, well, entirely normal.
No.
Another Scouser.
I know it can bother folk. I mean, unless it don't...
He's not entirely normal because he's a Scouser, is that what you're saying? Well, of course it does.
Aye, that's fair. I don't deny it.
So I guess he's like a feral, but that can talk.
I just want to
yeah,
he's
like one of the ghouls.
He's just like the ghoul in Fallout that runs the shop. Yeah. You know, it's just like
because of the way I look. Well, it can put
ghouls in Fallout should have Scouse accents.
I promise you, I'm not
they should.
All right.
Maybe some of them do in Fallout London.
You got any fucking bottle caps? I'll sell you a fucking homemade landmine for a fucking bottle cap.
Well, he's not selling anything now.
I cannot believe you've done this to the man.
Oh, he had an atomic battery. Look at that. That would have cost.
Yeah, I've got
cost loads. I haven't got any space in my pockets. I killed him for nothing.
Unbelievable. I think it's funny that, again, like they don't really want. It's not Fallout. Of course, it's not Fallout. It feels totally different from a Fallout game, and yet, atomic batteries are just like in form and function are almost exactly the same as those fucking things from Fallout 4. What are they called again?
Blatomic atomies. I can't remember. Oh,
I can't even mind what they were called in Fallout 4, but yeah, just the batteries that you put in the power armor. Fusion cores. Thank you, Nightcat.
Yeah. Glad someone out there has memory because Jim and I have ruined ours on video games, I guess.
I'm 40. Fucked it.
I am only 24. I don't know how to get up to the Wicker Man from this way.
They're even sticking out of the big robots in the exact same way they stick out of the power armor in Fallout 4. It's like, well, we're not really making a Fallout game. Well, it's not for lack of fucking trying, is it?
They've basically done what Palworld did with Pokemon. They've made the same game. They've just changed the name slightly. It's not a fusion core. It's an atom core. Oh, ow! Oh, I got an arrow right in the eyeball there.
What a prick.
There you go. Can I get up that way? No. I think I'm going to have to fight my way through the village here. Have I got a bit more firepower? I've got like one bullet in this thing. Trespassing.
Oh dear. I've heard the druid goes, I'm shooting. Alright, is that right, mate?
Warning. Oh, oh, Jim, so rude.
Are you out of ammo?
In my shotgun, I had 1 bullet. This game is definitely not a run and gun game because the
You've
ammo
got
is
3
fairly
bullets
sparse.
left. Hey, and you tosser.
Yeah. Oh no, I've got a few more pistol bullets. Here we
Would
go.
it be uncouth of me to say that this stream kind of contradicts the official Eurogamer review?
All I can say is that everyone has different opinions. About
Yes, of
video
course,
games.
absolutely. Yeah.
And even though there is an official Eurogamer review, which we stand by as a site, other people are allowed different opinions on games.
Who's this?
I don't know who this guy is. It might be Nicolas Cage for all I know. He's got like some kind of gimpy mask on his head, and he's got lipstick on. Pretty guy.
Is he dead? He must be.
Yeah, he didn't flinch.
That's how you test whether or not someone's alive. You shoot them in the head.
Yeah, basically. This is why I'm not allowed to be a doctor anymore. There you go. That's the Wicker Man. I'm upskirting the Wicker Man gym.
Has he got a wee dangly?
Has he? Is
He's
that
got
just
a wee
a
dangly
ladder?
bit right in the middle of the just a bit of? Yeah, look at that. It's the wee sort of.
I mean, it's not very girthy considering the size of him. It is cold out, I guess. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt for now. But yeah, it is coming up to 5 o'clock, everyone. So I hope you enjoyed Jim and I muttering, and I don't know what the hell our conversation was during this stream, but reminiscing
I thought
about
some
old
amount
stuff.
of shite, but I really enjoyed it.
You taught me about things like knockers, which I always enjoy hearing about knockers.
Yeah. I thought you were already aware of knockers, Ian, but there we go.
No, I wasn't very popular at school. I've never even seen any. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little look at me murdering everyone in Atomfall. It's been a lot of fun playing it for you lot. This game is out now for anyone to play, but if you have Game Pass on PC or Xbox, you can get it downloaded for absolutely free. You got to pay for it on PS5 or PC. I really, really like it, and I think it's worth buying even if you don't have Game Pass. If you don't have Game Pass but you have an Xbox, it's definitely worth getting a month of Xbox Game Pass just to play it, and because you'll finish it easily in a month. But yeah, I really, really like Atomfall. It might not be the biggest, most polished, most AAA game out there, but it's a good fucking time in the countryside, as far as I'm concerned. So, yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Thanks, mods, for keeping us safe. Do like this stream if you enjoyed it, and perhaps consider subscribing to Eurogamer for almost daily videos about video games. We've got lots of stuff coming up for you in the future. We've got some previews that we can't talk about, and maybe, I don't know if it's going up today or not. Do you know if the Assassin's Creed video's gone up today, Jim? Let's have a look.
I think it went up as we started here.
Okay, so there might be. I can't, my page isn't loading now. Zoe's done an awesome Assassin's Creed video, which you should definitely check out after this stream anyway. But please do check out Jim's video about this game being the most British game ever, and if you want to see some more Atomfall Easter eggs like the Doctor Who one I showed you, there's also a video about 10 brilliant British Easter eggs in Atomfall. So loads of stuff to keep you entertained here on Eurogamer, and we will entertain you with another live stream about this time next week. So with all that said and done, thank you everyone again for watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.